Greetings YouTube and hello Internet, Diversity Soul here, and today I am actually going to be talking about YouTube as a career. Now when people start off with YouTube, they normally think that it's overwhelming, they need all of this expensive equipment, all of this expensive hardware, and I would like to withdraw what I said in my earlier video that I needed better software, but really the fact of the matter is that I need a better mic, no doubt, to pick me up a little clearly, and I just need to make some of the proper adjustments when it comes to recording my voice and actually doing a good job to make sure that it comes out to you guys as clear as possible. I am only going to be explaining the 3 things that a lot of YouTubers think that they need really expensive stuff on, but in this day and age, all you need to do is a little research and to make sure that you're digging around for what you need. Now, most YouTubers these days are using programs to capture their actual audio, and that is Audacity. Now, Audacity doesn't capture the gameplay or the video footage, it only captures what your actual voice is. And when it comes to that, it makes it easier to actually improve upon the quality of the voice and the quality of the audio, because if you can import and export any of the audio into Audacity, you can increase its actual quality and then you can put it back into your editor. Now, for an editor, like a video editor, I should be clarifying, in this day and age, there is something called HitFilm, and they have been trying to build up as big an audience as possible so that their program, especially their software, can get better and better quality. The current model that I am using is the free version, so it is going to have a few restrictions, but HitFilm 4 Express is still a good editor. It is solid, snappy, and otherwise of a very good quality. I would recommend HitFilm 4 Express not just because it's free, but because it also touches a lot of the in-depth stuff that you wouldn't get from trial software otherwise. It's not a trial software, it's a free software that, while a bit on the light side, still does way more than just simply trimming down a video. I can add lighting effects, I can add fire effects, as long as I buy the packages, which that does kind of kill down the actual value of it a little bit, but even then, it's still much better than just getting the free trial from frickin' Adobe and then having to pay a monthly subscription fee. I want to use whatever software I want to without having to pay monthly subscription just to keep it. So HitFilm definitely gets a vote from me and will be mentioned a lot in this video. Now for the capture, and this is actually something that I did not look into later on, but for the capture, I have OBS Studio. And yes, I literally said studio. Now, you might be thinking I paid something for this, right? Wrong. As of literally 2 or 3 days ago, OBS Studio is 100% free. I have not gotten an email from them. I didn't even get one the minute that I downloaded it. So OBS is definitely doing a much better job than it was. Now, OBS Studio, it sounds heavy, doesn't it? Well, it's not. It's actually a bit more on the lightweight side than its older versions. The captures are more solid, some of the put-togethers are much more thought out, and even then, it doesn't take a lot to run it. Now, when it comes to OBS, there are a couple of restrictions and definitely a very steep learning curve, but you don't really need to learn all of it to run it. You just need to know how to capture your video, what format you're going to put your video in, and that is essential, so they have selections for that as well, don't get me wrong. And then they have the actual captures. Now, I don't have any top-of-the-line hardware, so I can only do so many captures before it starts to wear in on itself. For example, if I wanted to capture my webcam and the video, it's all caught in one format, so I can't move the actual webcam video around. And I can't capture it in anything else, so I am a bit stuck at the moment when it comes to moving my face cam, dropping it into the void, and then all of a sudden it appear back at the top left corner. So I'm stuck with that kind of limitation, but I can live with it. Now, when it comes to using this kind of software, you might be thinking that I'm paying something for any of the three, right? Well, no. Like I said, HitFilm 4 Express is free. All you need is your email address and account with them, and then it's yours. Just make sure that you keep the product key that they send you, and then you'll be able to download it from their website. After which, they have packages that you can download so that you can increase the actual quality of your video editing, and eventually you could make a movie with this stuff. I am literally serious. You can make a movie with HitFilm 4 Express as long as you have the knowledge of it. They even have tutorials of this stuff. Check out their YouTube channel, subscribe to them. I recommend it. You will not be disappointed. They've actually got some very good pointers for this stuff. Now, when it comes to OBS, on the other hand, this is a bit more technical. It does have a steeper learning curve, but again, you don't really need to learn too much of it to know what you're doing. Now, if you do want to go more in depth, there are videos on YouTube, but I do not know what their primary channel would be if they have one, so I am sorry. I am going to be looking that up later on, and I will be putting it in the video editing because I am able to do that. Now, Audacity is definitely the simplest one you can do. You can just hit the recording and then go from there, or you can learn how to actually do Audacity and then make the video quality even better effects on your actual quality if you want to. Such as Jacksepticeye, when he was playing Undertale, he would be able to do like a distorted voice for Flowey when Flowey was going insane psycho bonkers rooted pedal mode. Yeah, I am referring to that amalgamation of a TV flower. That was disturbing. But anyway, so YouTube as a career, it doesn't really need to be overwhelming. In this day and age, there are free programs, there are free software. As long as you do enough digging, you can find something that suits your needs and something that can also produce quality videos. Now, I am reaching the 9-minute mark, and I do need to be wrapping this up a bit because if it gets too long, then I will have lost your interest later on, but hey, I can't really keep you here forever. The final thing that I would like to point out when it comes to HitFilm, and this is the last one I'm going to point out, is that as long as you can export your Audacity files, and as long as you know how to move the video footage and how to tamper with it enough to make it of a better quality, then you will have that better quality video as long as you make sure to play it back. If you play the whole thing back before putting it on YouTube, I guarantee you, you will find something wrong with the video, if at all. Thank you, YouTube, so much for watching this video. If you liked it, smack the like button in the face like a beast, and if you are enjoying the channel, give that subscribe button a smack to the face. But until then, I will manifest with a different show for you to enjoy. Have a good one.